Our team sent to Silicon Valley has been ambushed. Considering this and the fiasco in Sakhalin, I'm beginning to think we may have a mole in our midst. We are calling the mole Undertow. Greetings, agents, and welcome back to Phantom Doctrine. I am, of course, Corral Shuffle, Gunnathorpia Shop, but today my codename will be Hallucination Rule. Now, we have already received the brief for what happened last time, but fortunately our agents are currently, alive, which is the most that you could really hope for in any situation like, being ambushed while trying to perform a mission. Also, I'm sending a little side note to Valen to let me know if they would like to select a perk. Their options for perks will be Scar Tissue, which will protect from loss of damage threshold caused by corrosive substances. Gifted, which will give them bonus XP for missions. Revenant, which will increase the critical timer and make them take longer to bleed out. And Quick Recovery, which increases the HP recovery in the hideout. So just let me know if you happen to drop by, otherwise a little later in the stream I will select one myself. And no, Eden, you are not allowed to choose for Valen. That is not how this works. Now we are currently in the middle of interrogating Frigate for information, and then afterwards I may decide to attempt to plant a control phase, and then hopefully sometime later we'll be able to recruit them via that phrase. However, for now, we need to destroy the terrorist cell and retrieve evidence of Operation Broadsword, which of course is happening right over here. We got the tactical recon going on, but that should finish very, very soon if we let time flow. There we go. We pause, and now we can see that there's nothing else to look into at the moment. So we can prepare for the assault, which we know that there will be one enemy agent for sure named Bleach, but we know from last time that we cannot just assume that they are going to be the only enemy agent, so we must be cautious. Now, let us see. Got Foxblood, don't want Sermon. Want someone that's at full health, ideally. Beamer, Deadpan, Wraith. We could bring in Wraith. Wraith has 101 health. That may not be a bad idea. Oh, we do have a pistol suppressor for this PPK at least. That is good. Heavy vest, a frag grenade. Don't have any other tactical equipment to give them right now. So we will assign Wraith onto the field. Benson we may also wish to swap out, in which case I'm going to remove these so that I can give them to someone else. Because Benson still needs to do a little bit more healing. And Spitfire seems to be available, so why not bring them in? Oh, they have the proximity mine in the first aid kit. Interesting. But we'll give this frag grenade and this first aid kit to our good friend Fathom. Then we'll have, I believe this is Volta and Blackfin on sniper duty. And I do not remember this agent's name. Wildfire. Wildfire is the name. Wildfire will be on spotter duty. We won't be having anyone going in with disguises, I don't think. We'll just have them roll together. I believe that everyone here, yes, everyone here has at least one suppressed weapon. So we'll be able to do a lot of breaching actions to help remove enemy agents, as I suspect we will be required to do. Ah, I see. Now, for Operation Terror Busters. We are breaking up a terrorist cell looking for radio devices that could be used by NATO Civil Defense Services. Anything out of the ordinary is worth a look. Intercepting this equipment should help us track down Broadsword. Our primary objectives are to recover the cargo and then evacuate upon completion of the main objectives. Our secondary objectives are to eliminate the cell's leaders. Fortunately, as we can see, I have marks for both of these cell leaders that we would potentially be eliminating. So I think what we will be doing here, since the cargo seems to be in this building, it may behoove us to start here. However, if we want to deal with the cameras first, we may want to see if we can send someone over here that has the skill that allows them to deal with all the... Yeah, I do want zone 1. We can lead them around the sidewalk, potentially to get through the window into this room and take care of these cameras. If we're able to do so with the right character, we'll be able to take out all the cameras in the entire location. Now, as for the spotter, we ideally want to be able to get eyes on one or both of the secondary objectives as well as the primary objective. As far as the primary objective goes, I'm just verifying right now, we should be able to do so from the north, west, and south. The south at the least also gives us view on this secondary objective. Do not know, but the north would give us no, north would not give us view on this secondary target. It does not look like we would be able to do so. Perhaps from the west we may be able to. So I think, yeah, I believe that I'm going to go for the south for this. For our spotter. Because that will give us a clear view of... You know what? No. I should pick the western approach. Yes, because that will give us more view of both buildings as well as on this secondary target. I believe, unless this wall blocks it. I'm not sure if it will, though. Now, as for the snipers, I'm somewhat inclined to go north and south, but it may behoove me to have a western sniper. I'm gonna go with west and south, since we will be approaching from the north. There we go. Now we can begin.
Keep an eye out for any unusual radio equipment, or anything that has civil defense logos on it.
Alright, so as mentioned before, we need to try and get someone over to here first, and avoid having our agents discovered in the meantime. I do need to verify. Alright, so Wraith is actually capable of doing what I require. So to begin, just noting on the first floor whether or not there may be people who will detect us. This room appears to be clear. Notably also, most of this building appears to not actually be an off-limit zone, at least on the first floor, though the room that has this closed-circuit television does. This room is also where we have one of our optional targets. So I will take the opportunity to use the tactical spotter here. And here we can see that we have one of our targets. And this is an Artemis Spook, not an enemy agent, so that is also important to note. Yeah, we have and a Spanish policeman, so we have 2 guards in this room. We definitely need a breaching action to get into that room safely. However, neither of them is an agent at the least, which works obviously heavily in our favor. Next, we're going to have Wraith come here. No one here, good. So I will have them continue moving this way for now. I'll likely have them go up to this gate so that they can peek around and see into this courtyard. In the meantime, I think, let's see, can we confirm? This one's not moving, and this one looks like they'll just be moving around the room. But what I would like to do is prepare to have at least 2 agents go over there so that they can do a clearing action. So we'll just have Fathom
Yeah, let's do
and
stuff.
Luna enter this room in preparation for doing a sweeping clear of this room, which will also contain a briefcase, which will be very useful to recover.
I'm with you 100%.
Our other agents will move around over here so that they can get into this, into these floors. We're going to be trying to go for a full clear of the building, using the spotter as when possible to help verify if there's people for instance on this balcony. Because as we know from a previous mission, if we have people try to go into this room, they will not shoot anyone that's on the balcony, and that is very important as far as making sure that we don't get noticed. Now, that being said, we're going to move our agents over this way. So we'll go over here. You will go inside Meridian, and then Foxblood will match up beside Spitfire. Alright, next. Wraith will come over here. Click this to see if he has anyone in sight. He is not. Good. Meantime, Tactical Spotter will send them to look at the second floor to observe this area as previously mentioned. Alright, so we have one guard up here. Not going to be a problem for now, at least. Wraith is obviously not in a trespassing zone. But I would like to try and take a note of their patrol routes up there. This guard appears to just go back and forth in here. Now we're going to have Fathom and Luna
This is gonna be fun.
go on either side of this door and wait for Wraith to take out the cameras. Mainly because I don't want to have them try and breach into this room and then the camera gets them for having a weapon out.
What do you require?
Now, Meridian can see up here enough to see if there's good there, but trying to figure out how much of the... Okay, it does look like the entirety of the second floor is an off-limit zone. So I'll have our agents over here just move along over here. Like,
I'm here if you need me.
and move like this to the bottom of the stairs in preparation for moving up. As long as they can see that there's no one here, I'm pretty convinced of their safety, but you can never be too sure.
I'm with you 100%. I'm listening so hard right now.
Alright, Wraith, move up to this position. Verify if there's anyone in here. There's not. Excellent. Alright. Now Wraith will go ahead and just knock out the cameras. And that should take them out for the entire compound. Yep. I'm not getting any more markers for the CCTVs, like this one, so we are clear.
Yeah, let's do stuff.
Oh, we could get 5 people to do this breach. We're not going to, obviously, but let's see. So Spitfire, Meridian, and Foxblood we don't want. And then you guys will make sure to use silence weapons. Alright, go in. Perfect. Excellent work. And there shouldn't be anyone that can see because of this very conveniently placed fence. So we should be able to just sort of take a look in this briefcase. Yeah, there's no one outside over there. Juggernaut armor. I have a feeling that that is very, very lethal. And let's see. We can't have them come back around. Yeah, we'll have them next go outside of the danger zone, as it were. That is to say, have them leave the room so that they're no longer trespassing when possible. And these two will make their way around to the other building.
I'm with you 100%.
Why can you not go back through the door? Go to here? Weird. Well, at any rate.
How can I help?
Alright, so. Now we can see this guy, thanks to Wraith. And I don't think there's anyone else in this room. Unfortunately, I can't actually get any sight into these areas. I can... Oh, and I can't get sight into that either. I presume there's a building blocking me? What's going on here? Oh, that's the sniper. My bad. There we go. Although, that being said, I could just snipe this guy. Get him out of the way. And then we'll take a look in this room just to verify if there's anyone in there. There's not. Alright. Next we'll do another breach. Yeah. So we'll do it to here. I'm gonna have Spitfire not join this breach, so that he can come up here and then potentially go into Overwatch in case someone tries to come around this corner. Yeah, that should be a silenced pistol. I hate they keep showing this marker to make me think that something bad's gonna happen when they do this, but...
Breaching! Breaching!
The other breach was fine, so... Yeah, and I didn't expect there to be anyone, like, here anyway, so... So, there is this guy. He's gonna walk into that room, so we don't have to worry about him immediately noticing anything.
I'm here if you need me.
But we are going to have Spitfire come around this. And he's going to get his M12 out and overwatch this.
What do you require?
And then Meridian and Foxblood will go around this corner. And then next turn they'll breach into this room. But that time I'll use all three of them. Oh, is that a spook? Oh, it's a trench sapper. Interesting. They're not moving though, so don't have to worry about that for now. It is a good note that I should probably keep an eye on things to see if I can get the opportunity to... Like, I could snipe the trench sapper now, but the other one's gonna go into that room, so obviously not a good time to do so. Yeah, he goes in here.
Coordinating so many different groups, most of whom probably hate one another. Must be a tough job. You think Broadsword is just a decoy? Or a group of people? Like the terrorist cells themselves? Makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we want to leave, so...
Come on, give me something to kill!
Nuna's gonna come over here. Start making her way around. And then Fathom, gonna... this way.
I'm listening so hard right now.
I could have Wraiths go this way and try to spot stuff, but I don't think that'll be necessary. Speaking of which... it'd be possible to get a shot on those people if he moved to the right spot. Now, what will be interesting here is if he moves back to that spot, I could use the spotter and possibly get a shot off on him. Alternatively, I'm going to send Wraith here, because there's no one in this courtyard. Oh, you can get a well, you can see them. You can't actually hit them from there, but yeah, that's a good position then to hide out for now. And meanwhile, we're gonna breach into this room. Yeah. Make sure all of you are using silenced weapons.
Hell yeah!
No one in here? Good. Doesn't look like there's anything of note in here either. We'll just leave you three here, and then you'll breach into this room. And then once you breach into this room, I'll probably start moving you guys upstairs. Now, spotter. Where do I want to spot? We'll start spotting areas like here to try and see if we can catch sight on any of the enemies, because there's still an agent around here. Because both of the secondary targets weren't an agent. That's very important to note. If we don't find that agent before we eliminate too many people, we're going to have a problem. Speaking of which, we should probably verify if they're in this room. Who is this? Oh, that's a civilian. Okay. Yeah, just leave them then. We'll just knock them out when we try to get that cargo. Alright, and then you guys will breach this room. Again, silenced weapons only. I mean, we could also breach with a sniper rifle if we wanted to, but... Oh! Well, ain't I lucky? Oh, we got a cause. Alright. So I'll have you guys here. Alright. And then next turn we'll try and get sight. Probably on the outside area right over here. Kind of annoying that Wraith doesn't actually have sight up there from there. I don't want to move him in a position where he might accidentally get seen. Anyway, that takes care of at least one enemy agent. Whether or not there's another one remains to be seen, unfortunately. Let's see. This room is not... So we can be in this room, not in the next room. We're probably going to have to go around to over here, because there's probably going to be civilians, but I want to see how many civilians so we can try and see about getting into that safe. And then that will also give us partial sight into this area. Alright, I'm gonna move right to this side. Don't see anyone. Unfortunate. Oh, there was something in the bathroom. I forgot about that. Alright. So we'll do this. Alright, he is out. We could have him sniped if we want. I think I do. Shut up, you're fine. Walk it off. Alright.
My skills are at your disposal.
Next, what I'm going to do actually is I'm gonna send Raiden right here. The reason I'm gonna do that is, if I'm correct, that will give us sight on her. Oh, we had sight on her for a moment. That was not the right spot. Shoot.
Yeah, let's
Alright, hold
do
on.
stuff.
Foxblood, move right here. Yeah, because if I can get sight on her, because I think it's just those two that are up there. So then I can use the other sniper round, or the second other sniper shot, and take care of her. Not that she's gonna see the guy, but I have the snipers, so might as well use them. Help make things a little easier for me. Now, I do need the weight to try and see if we can get a sight on this area, or prepare a breach. Either would work theoretically. Either way, Spitfire's not leaving that room for now. As for Luna, Luna's gonna come over to here. See if there's anyone over here. There's not. So she's gonna exit back out, but we may go through the window over here to try and get those documents. Fathom's gonna go this way.
The weight is killing me.
And now Ray should be cleared to move this way if we want. To kind of do, but I don't know if there's anyone like in this area out here that might see him. I'm gonna say go like this. Let's see if he has any shots. You can see her from there, which is good. Or him, actually. I think it's a him. But, obviously can't make the shot from there with a pistol. And the assault rifle would be too loud.
How can
And
I
then
help?
Spitfire's staying where they are. And at this point, I've definitely eliminated enough guards that if there were any other agents around, they would have been tipped off.
The weight is killing me.
Alright. So your guys are going to go over there. That's going to take 2 engines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Luna keep moving
I'm
up.
listening so hard right now.
And then Fathom's going to set up right at the window so that he can jump in and out. And also we get full view of the room just in case someone happens to walk in. Alright, we got a civvy there and there, but neither of them have a direct view on the safe. We just can't cross this barrier.
I'm here if you need me.
And then Wraith's gonna go into the building with the intention of basically coming out the same area where Fathom and Luna are heading.
Hit me.
Then going to attempt a breach up here. These two.
Reaching target location.
Yeah, there's no one up here anyway. I'm pretty sure at this point that there's no one here, but just in case, I'm gonna see if we can get a spotter into this room. Just to verify if there's anyone in there. Alright, we have 1 agent in here, or well, 1 enemy in here. Entry. But they are not moving, so we can breach into that room to take care of them. Yep. Ready for this.
Yeah, let's do stuff.
Foxblood's not gonna do anything. Spitfire can... Yeah, Spitfire can actually start moving, because... as long as the game is sure that they won't see him moving over here, we can go towards where there's this locker over here. And then Foxblood can come up and help with the breach. Alright. Good. Alright, she moves around, but she's just a civvy, so that's fine. And Wraith continues going. I think this is the way we want to go? Yeah.
I'm with you 100%.
Spitfire will come over here. Which actually might also give him, yeah, this gives him good, some sight over there. So we might actually want to get Foxblood up here, because she might be able to get some snipes going on. This is a good vantage spot. Foxblood. We breach. No. So I need, okay, so you can't actually, okay, it takes you 2 turns to get up there. Gotcha. So we'll just have Foxblood go up there. And then they'll breach next turn. Meantime, we'll go back over to here. We know there's someone in here. We know there's at least one person in here. I don't think... Yeah, we can't, unfortunately, get more sight on here. But looks like this room is going to be mostly clear, but I would like to make sure. And if possible... Battle will take a couple picks. Click. And then leave.
Let's do stuff.
And Luna will jump through the window. Ugh. Annoying. Whatever, it's fine. We know there shouldn't be any more enemy agents anyway, so that's good to know. We have 2 people here who do move, so it may still be possible to get to that safe without having to knock anyone out, but... And yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no one here. Unless this guy moves, I can't get one of our snipers on him, so... I'll have to be very careful about how we proceed here.
I'm here if you need me.
And Spitfire can start moving out. And Meridian will obviously stay where she is. Alright. Actually not gonna have Foxblood do that.
100%.
These 2 should be enough to deal with this guy. Yeah. Well, I guess I could remove... Let's see. You know what? Hold on. Might be a simpler way of doing this. Foxblood, can you get a sniper shot right into that man's skull? Yes. Yes, you can. Alright. So. Alright, so now Badlam will go over here. And as is very obvious, we do have a bit of a problem where we may have to knock out most, if not all, of these people to get to that safe. If only we could get that door open, I'd be able to get sight elsewhere, but it is what it is. This is civilian, so I don't think that we can, yeah, the only targets we have for the snipers right now are civilians, which we don't want to shoot with those.
I'm here if you need me.
and thus we are not going to. Alright, well, Spitfire coming down this way. We'll start trying to get more view from across the street.
I trust this is important.
I'd really like if we could get it is this window right here, which is currently in a transparent appearing wall so we can see better, but as I think from there we might be able to see enough to determine if this target is they are alone. We should be able to take care of them very easily. And Luna will just stay where she is.
Hit me.
Now... Oh, perfect. Okay, so Fathom can do this. Over. Get the safe. Ooh, an MP5. I love MP5s. And then just slip back over. And it's like nothing ever happened. Now, Luna will stay where she is. Wraith will continue moving around this way. Try and link up with Fathom and Luna. Spitfire will stay where he is. Radiant will move over to this window. Well, actually, Spitfire,
I'm here if you need me.
might as well have you move like this. I don't think I have to worry about anyone seeing you. Yeah, we still have most sight. We have sight over most of the room. Enough to where I'm pretty confident that there's no one that would interfere. Interfere with what, you might ask? Well, let's see if this works. Yep. Alright. I think we'll be able to knock out the Artemis spook. Which still leaves us with the issue of getting up there without being noticed. Luna's gonna be on standby just in case. In the event that there is someone else up there, we'll probably have to just rush up, but it shouldn't be too big of a problem, because if someone notices this person get eliminated, we'll still get the second objective done, and at which point we just have to worry about recovering the cargo and then getting out, so I don't think there's anything else I need to do.
Ready to kick ass.
And Luna can get up here now without being seen, so Foxblood, me fire when ready.
Secondary mission objective successful.
Excellent. Now Luna will come up. And yep, completely empty. Excellently done. Well, if Wraith come over there,
I trust this is important.
and Meridian and Fathom will stay where they are, just in case we need support. I don't think there's any more enemies here. I think it's just civilians.
Come on, give me something to kill.
So Foxblood will move down to here,
Missed me.
be with the other, near the others rather. Luna will come up to this door, and we'll be ready to knock out her. And I'll use the tactical spotter again, just to make sure that we can still see where she is, to make the targeting easy. Good. And turn.
This is gonna be fun.
Alright, Luna. her out. Grab this locker. Mercury bullets, huh? That doesn't sound extraordinarily dangerous at all.
I'm with you 100%.
And then she will cover the cargo.
We've got some funky radio equipment here. Doesn't look like it belongs with the terrorists.
This must be it. Recover the package, bring it home in one piece.
Will do.
And we'll set the evac point to here.
I'm on my way.
I'm listening so hard right now.
And we'll start having agents move in that direction. Let's see, Fathom. All right, let's see. Where do we have sight? Fathom should have sight through a lot of this area. Yeah, we can see that this part of the alleyway is clear. We should actually be able to tell that everything in the alleyway is clear, actually. So should be fine if Spitfire just sort of starts making his way along with the others. Just to be extra careful, though, we will have them stay on this side of the fence until they get to over here.
This is gonna be fun.
Missed me.
And then Fathom and Wraith will move here. Yeah, because none of these people are going to see out far enough to be a problem. Yeah. Yeah, we just can't go through this gate. But as long as we come around here. Oh, hold on. They need to stay behind the car. Or just not go through yet. The really funny thing will be jumping down in front of someone and no one will suspect a thing. Because by the time that she's seen, she's not actually trespassing.
I'm with you 100%.
Delightful. No. Yeah, these two can't actually make it in one go right now.
Let's do stuff.
So, and turn.
I'm here if you need
I also
me.
need to confirm how far this guy sees. Okay, so we should be fine. And then where is he gonna move? He's not gonna move anywhere that'll be difficult.
My skills are at your disposal.
Foxblood will be only one still trespassing at the moment. But as long as as long as no one moves in a way that they would somehow see her come around this corner, we're fine. There's also something I missed somewhere, but I think it's just one piece of info that I didn't grab, so not gonna worry about that. Alright, Radiant get in, Foxblood get in. Hello, Valen. And now we can leave. There we go. Very well done. Alright, and still the same progress as before, so not gonna rehash it. Besides which, you can see it on the screen if you wanted to read it. Now we continue. That is a lot of damage threshold. Weird. I would have expected the Mercury Bolts to do more than just +5 damage, but you know what? I like +5 damage, so I'm not going to complain too much. We got an AUG, we got an MG60, we got a Ka shotgun, speed loader, 3 new secret files, a new agent candidate, and at least 1 intel for each of the new files. Ooh, and Spitfire is a new perk. Oh, and now we have the broadsword file. Now we just have to investigate that. Oh, a Valen. I'm gonna guess you weren't here before. You have a new perk. You can get scar tissue, which means that corrosive stuff won't reduce your defense. Gifted, you get more experience. Revenant, it takes longer for you to bleed out in the event that your HP goes down to 0. And quick recovery, you recover your HP faster in the hideout. Do you have a preference? Meantime, let me do Spitfire's perk. Faster movement. Yeah, that's basically a given. Revenant? Alright. There we go. Could also give you more training, but I don't know if you really need it. Also, you're busy. We have you getting treated with whatever that compound I'm putting in you was. It was definitely a good thing for you. You know, as is generally the case with the compounds I put in people. Anyway, let us go to the board. Top secret. Don't worry about it. You know how many things I've put in you that have increased your stats? Listen, alright, hold on. Let's go back. And we'll go to body engineering. Now look. If we go to where you are, you'll see that we're putting I think it was THG, which you can see here. You see all this green? This is all the benefits you're receiving from me putting this in your body. Your dodge cost is reduced, you have a higher natural damage threshold, your awareness regen goes up, your max awareness goes up, your hit points go up, and you get 1 more movement per action. Yes, it's biotinkering, you're fine. Now then. Hey, White House CIA liaison. You gotta be kidding me. He's just launch staunch. If people find out he'd been preaching against selling guns to Iran, all the while doing just that under the table? B, US Army. Nah, we've got him covered. So, interested? A, I can see you really want to tell me. B, sure, cause I'm a genius. The hardware goes into private hands, say, free thinkers. A, blank? You serious? B, yes. Shut up and listen. Israel acquires the guns, then resells to Iran. Money is diverted to other ops like, say, Nicaragua. And then, hey, I've got news from the top. Calamari complained you're not effective enough in convincing the Prime Minister to spend more on weapon systems. B, she fails to see how our current forces are inadequate. A, well then, why don't you shake it up a bit? B, we are already selling to Iraq. It already caused a little commotion in the industry. A, nah, you gotta think bigger, like Blank does. B, what, engineer a war? With whom? A, how about convincing the Argentinians they could seize the Falklands unpunished? B, you can't... I mean... yeah, I can see it now. Oh, it's fun. Alright, and so far we only have the one piece of information. Memo! Bad news! There's a bunch of Blank agents sniffing around Blank House and Flower Shop. They're Freeloader and New Face. I think they might have picked up the trace during their last stop in Blank. Blank, blank, blank. A straight-up murder could attract too much attention. Should I call blank? Watchful eyes? So-and-so. Security is a major concern. Please make sure this document is out of reach of unauthorized personnel. As always, I will do my best to make sure no one I don't authorize sees this. Now, none of these names connect to either of what we have, so we'll just leave that for now. Next, Valhalla's Correspondence. During my days at the agency, I met Blank, freshly returned from a mission that enabled America to build more nukes. I was asked my opinion on this accomplishment. I said we were on fast track to become the index fossil of the turbulent geological period, where concrete debris mixes with irradiated soil. We laughed, but I was being serious. Like many of the complex members, Pallas Athena did not appreciate the folly they put us in. Now, who is this Pallas Athena? Besides, being one of the Greek gods, obviously. Operational report. Puddle jumper regarding enlarged. Blank photographs. After repeat processing of blank flyby images of outskirts of blank, I have to admit little detail has been added. The AR container still cannot be identified as belonging either to Cobb or Bath alumni. Then all this stuff happened. Still, the number of family Jules vehicles has been established at 17, more or less in line with intel obtained from Cobb and Blank, however unlikely it may seem. Further surveillance strongly advised, at least as long as Cobb remains in the Blank area. And then we got some other stuff that we don't know about. Note, this was translated from German. Alright, so we have one connection directly to Pallas Athena, but obviously no identities to potentially connect to. And we can't connect between our two pieces of intel thus far. Next, Valhalla's proposal. Unfortunately for you, your associates at the complex and their pawns at Blank and Almanac, your whole idea of sustaining the Cold War indefinitely is a phantom doctrine. Your assumptions are so epically, dreadfully, indescribably irresponsible that I cannot allow you to continue without a major course correction. There is hardly any point in having power if you have nobody to exercise that power over. Project Iceberg is the answer to that. If you want real power, the power over the hearts and minds of the world's population, come to me. And again, something that's definitely not at all worrying. Memo. Comrade, beware of members of organizations such as Good Neighbors, Purple Penguins, or Blank making irresistible offers to the Soviet military. Remember how Blank turned CC, resulting in the fiasco at Hedgemaids? Blank was involved, but Hearth covered it up for some reason. I have no doubt they were involved in it as well. I didn't realize that the Holy Empire Britannia was involved in this conspiracy. Also, again, security is a major concern. Make sure this document is out of reach of unauthorized personnel. Shame, Eden's not here. Let's see. So we don't have any connection to Almanac. Do we have any connection between each other? Oh, we do. Hearth, Hedgemaze. Right, I forgot. I forgot because of Hearth. So we have a connection between each other at least, but no connections to any leads or other information. Next, the broadsword file. The radio signal used by civil defense hubs across Europe. Well, it's too late, Eden. You missed the. I mean, if you were actually here, you would have caught the reference I made. So shame on you. The radio signal used by civil defense hubs across Europe must be strong and clear enough to counter possible interference from civilian radio traffic, military communications, and even electromagnetic anomalies that could result from the use of nuclear weaponry. For this reason, an expert in signal communications has been brought from the USA. So-and-so, codename Broadsword, is the author of the signal transmitter. The codename has been selected based on this particular operation to protect the asset from potential persecution by terrorist groups or foreign surveillance. The message input on the console is multiplied, separated with a characteristic waveform, then compressed into nanosecond bursts and transmitted on a range of frequencies from ELF to SHF, adjustable. Next, the Broadsword system uses a network of radio communications hubs scattered across the continent. While most of them are housed in major civil defense facilities in large cities and military areas, there is also an emergency hub meant as backup in case the main center is compromised. The Hedgemaze hub is a stealth radio tower concealed in a weather station on the outskirts of Blank. The weather station functions normally, but some of its staff have been cleared for secret operations, and local intelligence service has its operatives there as well. A private military company has been hired to react to any threats that may be reported by the staff on site. So we need Broadsword and Hedge Maze, which is interesting because Hedge Maze was a connection on the Valhalla Correspondence. Alright, so I'm going to hazard a guess that either this is not the Gorbachev that was at one point the leader of the Soviet Union, or that's definitely not Broadsword, because I'm pretty sure they said Broadsword is from the US. Hedge Maze possibly being Glasgow makes perfect sense, though. So, right off. Next, to whom it may concern. Here's the digest of the Half-Dome file contents. Sites similar to popular venue are present globally. The file mentions 1, Catalina Park. So and so. Random pickups, Hooligan is mentioned in a big wig capacity. They seem to have a problem with glycerin supply for some reason. I'll talk to Broadsword. Maybe Division 9 have more intel on this. Alright, so we got a connection to Broadsword. Now, do we have a connection to something else? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So we have a possible identity and a possible location, but we need to try and see if we can connect them, and we have one connection to Broadsword. And that is all we have for now. And so, we return to the map and allow time to flow so that we can try and find the information that we desire. Excellent! The treatment has been completed. And here you can review all the changes that happened, including Valen going from 94 to 102 health, which is very important because, as we know, there are things that can do exactly 100 damage to you. We're going to now pause this. I want to see if we can engineer someone else. You could put Wraith in. That reduces... Everything seems to be reducing your... Don't really have any... Okay, so we're not going to bother with you then. We could put TST in Eden. Sorry, Foxblood. We could also put some THG in there. Okay. Looks like the THG is just straight up better. Wait your turn. I need to juice up other people. Speaking of which, I should probably juice up the weaker agents. So the weaker agents aren't actually available. Whatever. Let's see. God, Meridian has great stats. Fathom. We could juice up Fathom. Yeah, Paya. Ampia. E. We'll put some MP in him. And then later we might also juice him up with some THG or TST. Allow time to flow. Oh, classified documents have been revealed due to Agent Frigate's interrogation. We have a new agent candidate, Bliss, and the manufacturing blueprint for neurotoxin. Good times. Now going back to the MK Ultra, we go down to Frigate. Now we could execute them, but I want to do the control freeze. So we'll do that. Alright. And that will remove the potential added danger. Also going to send Agent Hitch to Denver. Oh, is that not the fastest? Oh, really? Alright, we'll send Spitfire then. That's fine. Alright, that's complete. So next we go back to Fathom again, and this time we'll put some TST. These only cost 50, so these are really easy to do, thankfully. We're gonna have alright, and we go back to the facility. And Wraith, we could try and... Oh, right. You couldn't get anything that wouldn't cause issues, right? Yeah. Foxblood. Onodorillin. A TST. Ah, TST. We can put TST. or THG? Yeah, I'm thinking we'll give Foxblood some THG. Alright. And then we're gonna get some intel after I do this again, I suppose. Alright, fine, Valen. We'll inject you with something else. Actually, we won't, because we're also at a point where if we inject you with anything, it's going to reduce your movement range. It's going to go from 9 to 6, and we definitely don't want you to become 3 less mobile per action. That would be really bad. You have been juiced to capacity without losing something in the process. And we're not going to do that, especially when that thing is movement range. Alright, new agent candidate, great. That's what I wanted, obviously. Alright, we have the industrial grade banknote stencil, so agents forge more cash in the same time. We'll go back to the facility. Let's see. What can we do? You get one more MK Ultra slot, but that's not cool. Agents investigate secret files faster. Brainwashing costs less time and money. Interrogation is cheaper. Highlight candidates appear more frequently. Infiltrate job. Locator implant treatment. Body engineering slot. Agents can accumulate more heat before they're compromised. That might be a good one. Additional support slot during tactical missions. Would be useful, except I would need to then get another thing to put in support. Stakeout job, revealing all enemy activity starting from a given cell. 2 more crafting slots at the workshop. New identities are cheaper. Control phrase costs less time and money. That might be a good one to get, actually. Agents lose heat faster. Saboteur treatment. Or max hideout candidates. Starting amount of support command points during tactical. We have a lot of options, but I think I'm probably going to wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that for now. And as you can see, we're already getting more cash. Actually, what we might want to do is see if we can get another slot in for the forging. Do we have another one for... We increase the number of forge slots. Okay, so this one will require 3,800. Wait, are we using both slots? Not. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I'll put Fathom on that. That'll give us 160 instead. Like, massively increases our income. Also, might as well put someone on comms. Let's put Wraith and on. And in 16 hours, we might have more documents that will allow us to continue our investigation into Broadsword. Let's see. In Madrid, we have Wildfire and Beamer. Send Wildfire there. Because having a wider spread is important. We have a secret gang review there. Got another agent candidate, don't care. Getting a lot of money. Alright. In which case, let's see. Gives us a lot more to potentially buy. Ooh, we could get an additional agent to be able to wear disguises. That'd be good. But let's see. What else do we have? Armors are discovered more frequently. That would be nice. Increases passive income. Increases agent limit. Where was the one that significantly increases the agent limit? Because I think that one was cheaper than this one. Or yeah, this one. That one's 5,500. Or max hideout reveal. Yeah, here we go. Major crew quarters expansion. Let's do this. We can get more agents to potentially be hired at once. That would be useful. Alright, and then we'll send Spitfire to investigate this. Ooh, expanding bullets. That sounds like a war crime. And then we also have... Okay, so I'm gonna go, actually... Let's see, workshop. It's interesting that the neurotoxin apparently doesn't trigger alarms, which doesn't seem right, but... Like, am I gonna argue with it? Oh. Now let's see. Expanding bullets. They increase damage but reduce damage threshold penetration, so... Probably not gonna make use of those, but very interesting to note. Also get another silent sniper if we eventually get another. Kind of annoying that I can't like get another. At least I don't think I can get another spotter. Cause like I can, like if I go to buy and sell, we don't have any options here for what I'd want. We come here, we have the mercury bullets, but if we come here, tranquilizer dart, done. If it doesn't say it knocks them out, though, I don't feel like I want that. Just go straight to the guns. We have options for buying guns, obviously, but that doesn't help me. Unfortunately, we can't buy sniper. Oh wait, we can buy snipers. We can buy SV-63s. That's good to know. But yeah, I don't know how we could get another spotter. Maybe there's an upgrade I have to get somewhere. Not sure. At any rate, I think we'll just keep going. Oh wait, no, right, we're not gonna keep going because we got intel. Nothing for top secret. Valhalla's correspondence. We have a new thing here. Free thinkers. They were mentioned, but not here. So we do have Noctambulus, so we have that at least. Now I'll come over to here. To whom it may concern, CC. Again, with the Black Knights getting involved in the situation somehow. I didn't realize that Japan was vital to the campaign. Misanthrope and I departed on the Coast Guard cutter to investigate intelligence about increased smuggler activity in the area. A report from 12/17/82 from Blank. Blank had their own people on another boat. I made this observation, and then some of this stuff happened. The cargo manifest was a sloppy forgery, although I was surprised to find contenders on the list. If you remember, they were recently involved in the scandal with Blank and Redefector. We hauled the find back to port. I mean, I don't know it, sir, but what else would it be? Who else would be CC? Also, really, it's the most important CC, so... Anyway, then all this stuff happened. I think Maverick may have something to do with this. My source in Blank told me as such. Also, this was translated from German, apparently. So we have the CC connection. We don't have any other connections, though, unfortunate. Next, the broadsword file. Whoops. I accidentally double-clicked. Over here we have Albion Fields, Popular Venue, Grassinola Magus. I don't think we have any of those up yet. Then we have XL09, which is right here, and Fiddler, which we don't have anywhere else. And then we have 7th Wave and Half Dome. Half Dome sounds familiar. But that may have been one of the other files. Yeah, it looks like it was one of the other files that Half Dome was in. Alright, so we're getting closer, but still don't have enough information. And then we have a informer there. Alright. Excellent. I have good news for you, my friend Frigate. You get the go. Look at also potentially try and do some more stuff, but what training would I do? Getting sure shot on people would be nice. Okay, so stunning still, you could still eliminate them. That's important. Operation. Specialist fire engine. Rapid dominance tactics might be good, but I think it's necessary. Or using the SJA though. It'd give you the MP5. Alright, let's see. Forger. Move you to Luna on. Give you the rapid dominance. Alright. Well, I'm going to take Beamer and Madrid and move them to East Berlin for now. So we can spread these guys out a little more. And the major crew quarters expansion has been completed. Very good. Then we have a Lampster here. I'm gonna actually, I think I'll call him back to base. And see if we can do some body engineering there. Alright. We have an active beholder cell somewhere. We need to hopefully get some things we can look into there. Blister gas bomb. That sounds fun. Yep. Alright. Next. No, not analytics. Body engineering. Lampster. There you are. Let's see. EA. That blocks form alone. Yeah, we'll give you DEA. And then we'll probably give you something else after that. Alright, back to facility. And now we'll give you... Oh, this will reduce your movement. Darn it. Okay, I guess that wasn't the best choice then. Don't want to reduce your movement now. Alright, never mind then. Let's see. I'll remove Blackfin, and sure, we'll put Valen on there for now. And then we'll go to Blackfin. Let's see, we can pump you with something. And we'll put some THG in you. This going. We revealed an enemy raider, and we have 3 new intel for the broadsword file. Get some leads that would help me potentially find that beholder cell though, because that danger increase is gonna be annoying real quick otherwise. Actually, while I'm here, let's see, where comms? Workshop? It's analytics. Move hideout. Okay. So we have 2 options where we could, move. But if we could get Vienna, which would be 8,000, if we could get up to 8,000, that would be really nice. Then we could really cut out that danger. Anyway, what was I doing? Right, files. And it was just the broadsword file. So we have this, and we have this. Let's see. Communication. We are all sworn to secrecy. Do not disappoint. Hooligan. I want you to know that this is the situation. We put a stop to it, of course, but a great deal of the ore has already reached a destination in Munich and vanished. Yes, vanished. No one, not even Blank, can find it. And now we have all this stuff going on. It's quite annoying, if I'm to be completely honest with you. Now, Hooligan. Hooligan, the name has come up before, but has it come up before in this file? Yes, it has. Which means nothing, because that only connects to the person, not the place. Now then, memo. So-and-so, remember that space station that officially no longer exists? Well, some amateur space watchers from Catalina Park observed it pass overhead, did the math, and started an official inquiry with Blank. All this stuff had to happen as a result. Also, recover any materials and send them to Blank and Citadel. Catalina Park. right here. We don't have a citadel though. Last barricade, brown-eyed gal, 7th wave. We have 7th wave over here. We don't have brown-eyed gal, and we don't have last barricade. No, we do have last barricade. It's way over here. All right, hold on. Let me move this here, do that. Now, is there any other? Oh, Half Dome is here. Okay, so we also have Half Dome. That's good. Okay, so we got a lot of connections, but not enough to start getting conclusive information. You don't have Albion Fields, don't have Grassy Knoll, no popular venue. Oh wait, no, we do have popular venue. Wow, we got a lot of connections over here, that's nice. Don't have mages, so again, we have a lot of connections, but not enough to actually get what we need. Oh, we got a lead! Spitfire, go! And this is done. So let's see, Blackfin, can we shove something else into you? Put some TST, that'd be nice. Though, if we want to, can we possibly get you to over 100 health summit? Doesn't look like it, so... Yeah, we'll put DEA in you, get you a little balanced. Yep, there we go. Hopefully this is something useful. Back to facility, I don't think we can really afford to put anything else in you, yeah. I think once you put a certain amount of compounds into someone, after that point you start getting reductions in like movement range because of how much is being pumped into them. Alright, so Forger, we'll remove Valen and we'll put Blackfin back. No, we won't put Blackfin back in there. We'll put Lamster in there. And we'll send Blackfin out into the field to help with Valen. We'll send him to Denver. Because we need people to we need the lower level people to start getting more experience. Alright, we got an Informer there. Then we'll send Beamer here. And I'll send myself here. Nothing there. We have an enemy recon here. This might be a good opportunity to get information that we need on that cell. So I'm gonna do this. And then we'll prepare for an assault. Alright, an enemy has been revealed, which is good because that's the enemy that's here. So we'll get a new identity in 24 hours. And we don't have a way of really getting more information. We'll just leave it at that for now. Get that done, and then we'll do an assault. Ooh, we have a trade contact for the tranquilizer darts, and we have more intel for top secret and broadsword. At this point, we have almost all of the broadsword in. But first, let's look at top secret. Alright. Doesn't look like anything of use. Yeah, that doesn't connect to anything. Broadsword, we're only missing, whoops, one more file here, which may not be necessary. Alright, so first, I'll make this connection. Next, we'll go through these files. Wiretap transcript, unidentified. A. Ash people keep complaining about the papal visit to blank. All this stuff happened. And then, you know, that happened, you know, with Division 9's involvement, and then all this stuff happened as well. Notably, on the left, you'll see the translated from Russian. Then, transcript recorded between Fiddler and Blank. All this stuff happened. Doesn't match Dean McMacken or anyone from that side of the fence. Then so-and-so. Started following you after you left the Calamari meeting. Then all this stuff happened. I need you to be aware of this because, you know, in case he kills you. Eyes only, minimum clearance to view this document, orange. Eden, it was CC. They also got Orange Boy involved in this too. This conspiracy goes deeper than I could have imagined. Also, Dean McMacken. That name keeps popping up in places, which doesn't necessarily mean anything, but you know. Let's see, Hedge Maze, that connects to this. Magus, That was, where was that? Here. Alright. Oh, that got both of them right off the bat.
Up the wrong tree all along. We were looking for a person or a group. But Broadsword is the network. The network itself is coordinating the terrorists.
Sounds like bullshit to me, mate. There's always a human mind behind it.
An advanced algorithm could pick targets and send encrypted messages via the radio network.
Yeah, and who programmed it?
It doesn't matter now, Omicron. Can we triangulate the source of the signal?
We'd need to record it, and we're a little short on intel about the design of the network.
That can be arranged. All agreed? Good.
I'll pull what I can about the guy who programmed it. I think it'll do us good.
Do it.
Alright. It doesn't matter if they're on opposite sides. Have you been paying attention? Beholder literally has connections in basically every civilized, well, every, like, first world country on the planet, and several second and third worlds. They literally have people in the Soviet Union and the United States. Them being on opposite sides means nothing. Also, on the bright side, we got 2 conspiracy cells revealed. Those places are getting raided. Valhalla's proposal. We did get info here. Personal communication. So-and-so-and-so. Tell her she would get to see the very bottom of the events in Paradise Lost in exchange for her access to Blackbriar. She'll probably be skeptical. So sure what we learned about blank. Follow up with the info from Flower Shop. 2. If she rejects your offer or tries to cut the conversation short, ask her about her sons. Their sons are here and are doing this and this, so you can probably use them to get to blackmail her. If she tries to call the police or otherwise threaten you, show her the Almanac badge. 3. This and this and this and this, this and this, this, and this. Notably, that does give us a connection to the Almanac. But we still don't have any identities, so obviously very limited in terms of how much use we can get out of this. We also don't have Blackbriar, Paradise Lost, or Flower Shop mentioned. I think we had somewhere else top secret yet. Here we have a little bit more info, including a connection to Engineer Club, which I'm gonna guess is very likely one of these two, given the fact that both of the pieces of info we're trying to piece together here are organizations. That said, do we have a connection to Maverick or Miss Vatican here? Do not. Have any connections to one of these? We have Watchful Eyes here. Also, Flower Shop is here, but that's the wrong. This is the wrong file for making the connection from the other file. So, all right. So we need to retrieve broadsword system information from the NATO HQ in Brussels. We also need to develop the signal triangulation device to locate the broadsword number station via the workshop, which we don't have anything going on in the workshop right now. I could do that, but our danger is still increasing. So I don't want to. I want to focus on saving money in case we need to move shop, while also going after these cells. Now, notably, this one I think is the main mission. This one's affecting danger also, so this is the one I care about more. This one's just affecting income, so gotta do Econ here, send Hitch and Volta. Oh, and this is the special mission. Okay, that's also good. Then Wildfire there. And we're gonna send Valen out of Kabul to go investigate this. Shoot, there's so many things to look into. And this is an enemy recon. Alright, we're gonna interrupt that by sending Foxblood. Can't afford to have too many things that can cause an assault at once. This is done. Good. Continue. We'll pause this, because now we can do this assault. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put Fathom in here. And then I'm gonna send myself and Beamer, because we were the ones that were on site. And both of us have silence stuff. So we could both go in disguise. Let me back out for a second. I need to just verify. We have one enemy agent, so... Yeah, I don't think I'll bother using disguises. I'll just go as is. Ready to go. Operation Burning Tar Pit. An enemy agent has brought a specialist search team to locate our headquarters. If they succeed, it will jeopardize our activities in the area. Make sure none of the trespassers report back. If possible, capture the agent for interrogation. Our primary objectives are to kill or capture the enemy agent and then eliminate all other armed witnesses. Then we can evacuate upon completion of the main objectives. Now, I believe I do have the training that allows me to take care of the CCTV, so that is very important to note as we decide where to drop in. So it looks like we're going to have quite a bit of a walk regardless. So I'm inclined to go with drop point 2. Although, for some reason, I'm not getting the enemy agent marked, and that is very worrying. That makes me think that we may need to run. So I guess if we had to run, it would have just caught us in the middle. We wouldn't be choosing the starting point anyway. We also could try and... We actually could start from 1 and then try and clear our way through this building to this set of cameras. And then we could use this as an entryway into the main facility. In which case, it looks like east would be a good spotter point to give us a lot of viewpoint as we move in. This also is a good vantage point for having a sniper. And then I'm inclined to also put one on the north. Nope. Make that the south. Yes. Alright.
The enemy's dug in deep. Prepare for a tough fight.
I was just thinking about you.
Alright. So the first thing we're going to need to do is use the tactical spotter in the hopes of trying to locate anyone that might be around this area. Because if we can at least determine if there's anyone immediately at the stairwell, that'll determine how far up we can go. Alright, so this side is clear. Next turn I'll verify the other side. Alright, we got that guy there, but I think that's just a civvy. Yeah, that's just a civilian. So I don't care about that right now. Next, we look here. And we do have the enemy agent here. I believe, yeah, that is the enemy agent. So, that's going to be really important. Because if we do a breach, I'm not sure if they'll shoot her. They probably will, but it's going to be very tricky. Let's see. Don't have anything in particular. No. And she has 106 health, which means I can't afford to use the normal sniping. I can't use the silent sniper, or she'll not get killed by it. Also, apparently I don't have line of sight for that anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And hope that this works. It did not. It did not. That's really bad. Also, like, you have the shot here, but you didn't have the shot when you were breaching? Alright. Well, she'll probably won't be able to see you guys if you, like, come around here. I dearly hope. But now the question is, can I get sight on her from here? I can, okay. Alright. Actually, I have an idea. Let's see. It goes here. Don't think. Wait, where exactly is she going? Oh yeah, this will definitely work. Alright. I know what to do. She'll go over here. And now I'm sure that if we do the breach to here, this will work. There's no way they won't shoot her. If they do, it's because like the game has to be bugged or something, because they're gonna be right there.
Yeehaw!
And that's a civilian, so we can leave them. Then we also, it looks like we have another civilian here. That's fine. Alright, hold on. Do you have... You don't have that skill. Okay. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. Alright. Beamer will cover the doorway. Deadpan is going to make his way over to here and shut down the cameras.
I was just thinking about you.
What's cooking?
Because now what we can do is I can start just combing through the facility with the spotter and try to locate any enemies, and we can just comb out from outside, from like the non-trespassing zones, and just try and bring them by. So for instance, I can like check here. Nobody there. And then Deadpan will go this way. Because she won't notice him do this. Then he's not trespassing anymore. And then we can see down here and verify with the sniper rifle that there's no one within sight there. Beamer. Beamer can go. Beamer, on the other hand, can go this way without being seen. And take a look down here. And also, okay, so we know that so there is one guy right there. He's gonna move. Could try and snipe him, but I don't know if there's anyone that would notice. I'll just leave it for now, because we can just go along this wall to try and see if we can get a better picture of that room. Key here is slow and steady. We don't need the we don't need to do anything rash here. So you just go over here, and we have sight on him again. Don't see anyone that would notice. It's difficult to tell though because of the nature of this place. Because like there might be someone on the catwalk that might be able to see him. Maybe someone in these rooms up here that might notice. Where else is he going? I know we're there. Let's see. Deadpan will come around here. Doesn't look like there's anyone in here, so we might be able to get this safe. It's gonna take 2 actions to do, but as long as no one goes into that room, but probably safer to go here first, verify there's no one there, then wait until next turn. Meanwhile, Beamer's gonna continue. Oh, Beamer can move up to the roof. If there's no one up here, that would actually work really well. And if there is, there's a decent chance that he'll be able to just eliminate them before they can notice. Yep, alright, we're good. I can see down this catwalk all the way down to the other side of the building, so I can start really getting sight lines. Alright, and end turn. Now, strictly speaking, Deadpan is probably better suited to being up here because he has the sniper, but
Missed me?
this works as well. Alright, so really just have that one person in this area. So once they come back around this corner, I should be able to deal with that.
Yeah.
Grab this safe. Another shotgun. And then just to be safe, go up to the door and open. And there's no one here. Alright. Because Deadpan might be able to hide the body if we feel it's necessary. yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna notice him get taken out anyway. So, wait, line of sight is, oh, okay, that's not, okay, so he has to be one over. He has to move to here, and then unless that coat rack gets in the way. Did it get in the way? I really don't know. Hard to tell. Still showing as yellow, which it's showing as like the orange, so it implies that I should be able to pull that shot from here. At any rate, next I'm gonna look at this part of the catwalk. We're gonna make heavy use of that spotter for this. We don't see him anymore. Shoot.
What's cooking?
Alright, in that case, he was come here. Open the door. Get sight on him again. I don't have the movement that just goes straight out there and then verify, but at the same time, I don't think anyone will see if I go along this wall. It should be safe to do this. And the next turn, I can go take care of the body and then possibly peek it. Just to see if there's anything in here. And Beamer will maintain sight, noting that he can also jump down onto this catwalk if need be. Which the need is probably going to exist, entirely honest. Alright, we have another target here. So if I want to, we could have him go down and like down to here and start making way over there. So I think also from that particular spot we would also be able to snipe them. And that door's locked, so as long as we make sure there's no one in like this room that would notice, we'd be pretty safe. That's it, I'm gonna Beamer move over here. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything new here.
I'm here.
Alright. We're gonna dispose of this body. There's honestly quite a number of places this body can go, so you know, just pick a number. And then we can access this door. No one in here, good. That makes this interesting sort of little hidey place. And Deadpan will come over here. Then he can actually make his way over this room. I don't know if we have proper sight on right now. Let's see. Might be worth having Beamer come back over here so he can go down and they can meet up and then start doing breaching actions. This guy's not moving. We could breach the room, this room right here. Well, actually, when we get down, we can actually tell pretty easily anyway. Alright. Let's see. So we can spot into these rooms. Like this. That saves me a bunch of work. Yeah, there's no one in here. Alright. So what we can do is we can have him come up behind this door so he has cover. Yeah, because this guy could have potentially seen, but behind this door, he should be able to get away without being noticed. Then Beamer will jump down, I think, and start making his way over so that they can link up and get rid of that, and make sure the body gets ridden of. Now I don't think, yeah, I can't get sight in the hallway where that guy disappeared down, unfortunately. So we're going to Beamer move here. And they're gonna stay there, and the next turn they'll go into this room, knock out the guy, and hide the body. Well, I say knockout, but against guards and such, I suspect it's mainly lethal.
Hey,
Even in hand-to-hand. So if I really... oh, well, I can't do it from there. But if I really wanted to, I could also just shoot him, but...
Missed me?
yeah, so what we're gonna do is... and like this. Yeah.
I'm on it. Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you'll go back to that same position.
uh-huh.
And Deadpan will hide the body. And then move back into position as well. Alright, so that's half of them down. Kind of annoying that that guy hasn't shown back up yet. Means I can't afford to just go. And like I mentioned before, I can't get sight over there. I can get sight on here, but without unlocking this door, that's pointless. Doesn't help me in any way. We have a big roof area, which I should probably take note of. If we can get up here, there's a lot we could do here, but for now, other things to focus on. And just start taking looks at other spots. Trying to find anything that we can use. Where is he? I'd really like it if he moved into a position where I could see him. Alright, going back to the catwalk. We're gonna try and get eyes here again. No one's there. End turn. Still waiting for that guy to walk back to where he was. He was definitely on a... he had to be on a patrol route, so he'll come back to where we can see him over here eventually. I just have to be patient. As shown.
You just can't get enough of me, can ya?
On it.
And there's no one else down this hallway, good. So... next... we'll line up here. Deadpan will see what happens when the door. Alright, there's no one that appears to be over here. We'll get rid of the body. And I'm probably gonna have Deadpan close that door again, just in case someone walks and then potentially moves to an angle where they might be able to see Beamer. I don't think that would happen, but we're not taking a chance. We'll just have Beamer move here. Doors here. Verify if there's anyone here. There's not. Alright. There is, however, a safe. Actually, I meant to close the door, but you know what? That's fine. That works. Ish door. This just goes back into this area, so I don't think we need to worry about that. Dead. Verify no one's here. Trying to minimize the chances of being seen as we have Deadpan exit. So he can go around the outside and find another insertion point. And Beamer will do much the same over here. So Beamer will come right here. No one would see him. So we just get out.
It's cooking.
And then Deadpan will come around this side. They'll have 2 more people to eliminate. I don't have the slightest idea of where they could be.
Yeah.
At this point, the angles that we're looking at here, I can do containing any information. I mean, I can check in here at least. And the civilian? I really can't tell. Yeah. Oh no, that's a policeman. Okay, so that's one of them. The other one I don't think is up here because we've been checking over and over and couldn't find anything. But so for now, we'll just have Deadpan and Beamer link up, and they'll move together towards that policeman to try and verify if there's any. If the last person we need to take care of is over there as well.
It's cooking.
Yep. Aha! There's the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, we'll set up the evac here.
Extraction order confirmed.
And we'll just take out the last 2. There we go.
Reporting primary objective complete.
Good job, team. Head back home.
Unfortunately, Beamer doesn't have a pistol, so he can't move after that, but it's fine. There shouldn't be anyone else coming around out here, so we can just head over here and wait until extraction has arrived.
Hey,
Good work, team. Good work. And let's leave.
Stick a fork in us. We're done.
Probably could have put more effort into trying to get more stuff, but... We analyzed the documents about the Civil Defense Communications Network broadsword. We now believe the Beholder terrorist coordinator is not a person, but a number station. Masqueraded as part of the Civil Defense Network, it transmits orders to the terrorists, who pick up the signal with their devices. We need to find the source and disable it. Previously to that, our men assaulted a terrorist cell in Europe and recovered a radio device marked with Civil Defense logos and manufactured by none other than Colossus Computers Corp. Preliminary examination suggests the radio is part of the NATO Civil Defense program called Broadsword. We'll look into it and how it's related to Beholder Initiative. We have revealed the enemy Mustang, and we acquired another shotgun. We also have a new perk available for Deadpan. So I'm going to take a quick look at myself, see what I have to acquire. I can get more experience. I can increase my awareness regeneration. I can decrease the cooldown on the focus ability, or I can increase the critical timer. Now for this, I'm going to do Composure, because my level is already level 9, which is sufficiently high already. No one yet has reached level 10, assuming that is possible, which I hope it is. And now, it is at this point in our investigation that I'm going to call it. Yes, we've done quite a good job. We managed to do a couple missions without ever letting the alarm go off. We found a lot of useful information. Learned how to make some terrifying pieces of equipment, including neurotoxin. And soon, we will assault not one but 2 enemy cells, as well as retrieve the broadsword system information from the NATO HQ in Brussels. But until then, agents, my designation is Hallucination Rule, and I will see you under the sea. Or, actually, no, I won't see you under the sea. That's a bit too obvious, I think. Yeah. Let's see, what would be suitable? Oh yeah, I know. I know exactly where to meet up. I'll meet you in the United States of Japan. For those of you who know, you know. And if you don't know, well, you know, I suppose you should probably try and figure that out so you're ready for next time. But, at any rate, I'll see you there.